Hey, yo, everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Batman Beyond Unlimited, issue number 1. Take a look at this comic cover right here. Batman Beyond. I've always had a love-hate relationship with the Batman Beyond animated series. And allow me to explain why it's a love-hate relationship. See, I think Batman Beyond had a great concept, cool characters, good writing, and some really good stories that were told. However, on the flip side, me as an individual, I have a weird thing. My weird thing is this. I don't like to see stories set in the future. At least stories set in the future based off something in the present. See, I don't mind stories like Star Wars and Star Trek that are set in the future, which is all fine and good. But I don't like the fact that, say, the Batman animated series is going on, and then while it's going on, we have Batman Beyond going on. While this is going on, I see everything that happens in the future for the characters in the Batman animated series. I find out that Bruce gets old and lonely and he has no friends. I find out certain characters get possessed and certain characters die and certain characters get turned evil or turned good, so on and so forth, and I don't want to see that stuff. I don't want to sit down and watch Batman Batman Beyond: The Return of Joker, and then sit down and watch an episode of the animated series and be like, well, I better not get attached to Tim Drake because he is going to be a bad dude later on. He's going to have a bad ending. Stuff like that. I'm kind of weird when it comes down to that. But when it comes down to the Batman Beyond Unlimited comic, I'm actually a little excited on seeing where this goes because, see, the Batman Beyond Unlimited comic is set in its own separate universe. A universe that's kind of a blend of the Batman Beyond animated show and the DC universe before Flashpoint. So, in saying that, the Justice League that you see, the Batman that you see in the current DC universe, are not in any way, shape, or form connected to the Justice League and the Batman you see in the Beyond universe. And in the Beyond universe comics, we are going to get Batman Beyond, Superman Beyond, and Justice League Unlimited Beyond. Whew! So I've been talking for about 2 minutes and 29 seconds or 30 seconds about my feelings on Batman Beyond. Let's actually get into Batman Beyond itself. Now, this issue is a $3.99 issue and is a bigger issue than you're going to get with the others because it has two stories in this. Half of it's Batman Beyond, the other is Batman Beyond with the Justice League. The first story, which deals with Batman Beyond, is Batman dealing with a bunch of gangs that are coming out of town. These are Jokers, but they're unique Jokers. For those of you that don't know who the Jokers are a gang which idolize the original Joker and dress up like him and try to be all wacky doodle, but they never actually pull it off that well. And all these Joker gangs are coming out of town, and the thing is that makes things interesting is that they're testing Batman. They're scouting him out, and someone is behind this, and someone is watching Batman through this whole entire time. Who it is, I'm not going to reveal. The second story is the Justice League dealing with the Jokers and also the Splicers. The Splicers is another gang which splice their DNA with animal DNA to look different and to have different attributes to them. The Justice League Unlimited jump in. They take on these splicers, hold their own, and when they return back to the Watchtower, which oddly enough is located in Metropolis, they find out one of their own has been undercover, and, well, bad stuff has gone down with them. And that particular person is actually the Atom of the Beyond universe. For those of you that don't know, the Justice League Beyond consists of Warhawk, Batman, Big Barda, Green Lantern, a new Green Lantern, Superman, Aquagirl, and the Atom. Am I missing anyone? I'll look at the cover. No, that's about it. So that's the Justice League story. Let's get into the good, the bad, and whether or not you should get it. Good. I liked the art in the Justice League story, which is the same artist who did Batman Heart of Hush, Batman Private Casebook, Batman Hush Money, Batman Streets of Gotham, Leviathan, that art. So I really like his art. I think it worked well in this issue for the Justice League story. I also thought the Justice League was handled well here, and one of the problems I had with the Justice League Unlimited and the Batman cartoon is the fact that I get these characters, but I never really get to learn much about them. I don't actually get to know them that much. They were only around for like 2, 3 episodes, and I really didn't get to know them. But in this, I feel as though I'm starting to get to know the team better, and it's not just a Batman book, it's actually the team. So that's good. Um, I also like the references that they make in the show here and there. Just here and there, which is also nice. And there was a reference to a Superman episode, the finale of Superman, and a reference to a Batman Beyond episode. Uh, Bad. Well, the first story I didn't find all that compelling or interesting. I thought the dialogue was okay, but for example, there's someone that is watching Batman, and at the very end of that story, it's revealed who it is, and I thought it was way too early to reveal who was scouting out Batman. I didn't like that. The art was okay, but it felt a little too much like the animated series, which kind of threw me off. I like how they're kind of connecting this to the animated series, but this is in its own separate universe, so I think it should have its own art style to itself. And I didn't quite get it with that. Uh, Both stories I felt as though were kind of, I don't know, I don't want to say confusing, but I felt like it was very jumpy. Like Batman is talking to Superman about one thing and then they talk about something else, and I feel as though, and then at times it feels like these stories are connected, or they should be connected, but they're not connected, and I feel it just, I don't know, there's a bit of confusion there. At least first time around. When I read it again, I wasn't quite as lost, but I don't know, something felt off when it came down to that. Uh, Whether or not you should get it. I will make it no secret that the Justice League story in this was far better than the Batman Beyond story. And if I was to continue with the Beyond comics, I would probably get the Justice League one because I'm more interested in the team itself. We've had enough with Terry McGinnis. He's a well fleshed out character, well developed character. I want to see more of these other characters. Um, so, in saying that, like I said, I enjoyed the Justice League story more. Not to say that the other story was bad, it just was mediocre. Um, as to whether or not you should get it, I'm going to give this a 3 out of 5. It was good, but for a first issue, it didn't lay it on me that well. You know what else bothered me about this issue? Is it felt like it was like the third issue in a story arc. It didn't feel like the first issue to introduce us to this universe and these characters. Um, Maybe they did that in Hush Beyond and various different other comics that featured Batman Beyond before the relaunch, but I didn't feel it fully with this. I will pick up issue 2, but issue 2 is going to be the make or break with me. Um, yeah. So yeah, 3.3 out of 5 is what I'm going to give this. There's really nothing else to say. It was okay, but okay may not be enough at this point with me. So I'm going to end this review here. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.